Most of us are on Instagram and TikTok and trying to grow our businesses with posting content on there, right? I think that it's come from photographers who have been the industry leaders with like using those platforms or using Instagram really. I think filmmakers are truly a whole different breed, and we have so many strengths that in this very video-centric world right now that I think no one is really talking about. So I want to make this video just to simply, candidly talk about why I think every single wedding filmmaker should be trying to utilize YouTube to some extent to grow their filmmaking business. Because, and like, I think photographers too, I think that planners, I have seen some wedding planners are here on YouTube as well. And I just want to say, like, filmmakers, you are just like sleeping on this. So let's get into some of the reasons why I think wedding filmmakers should be on YouTube. You are probably a personal brand, and whether sure you maybe have like an associate team or people who work under you or with you, you are really a personal brand. Like if you, unless you're a faceless company or something like that. And even then, like you could still be like the CEO or the owner, kind of giving a message to couples who are finding you. So I want to say like the first reason why YouTube is great is like it's really going to help you grow your personal brand and help couples to connect with you. I think like a healthy mix of a YouTube channel for wedding filmmakers that is like, you know, showing your portfolio work, like you upload your wedding films or your trailer films, or I've seen some people just like post, you know, emotional moments of the day where they're just like, check out this emotional first look or these emotional vows and stuff like that. Those small things, they do work well on YouTube for YouTube shorts. I think they work a little bit better on like TikTok and stuff, but people do want to see full films. And I think consumers and couples, they're getting smarter about how they invest their money and make the choices with who they book for their wedding videographer. They're diving into people's websites. Like they want to see who you are as a person as well. And they want to see like who you are at, like what your personality is like. And there's no better way to build trust with people than on video, because they can see you, they can hear you, they can see how you speak. It's just a great way for people to see you as a person, like talking to the camera like this, or also then of course watching your full films. You can do things like doing a director's commentary. Like I'll link one up here about like how where I did a director's commentary. And I have found that like a lot of people have found that video searching for the venue. So I think that's like a really great way to segue into my next point. Couples have found my wedding films and have found me through Google and through YouTube by searching for their wedding venue, or they'll say like Four Seasons Orlando wedding film or wedding video, or they'll search like I have one up here that recently, Sand Pearl Clearwater wedding video. And so they'll put the venue name, because oftentimes couples have their venue as like the first thing that they have booked, and then they are putting wedding video. So this is a great way to just like upload all of your films that you have done in the past and put them up onto your YouTube channel, and then put the venue and then wedding video after it. And I'd be curious to see like how much traction you get, how many inquiries you get, you know, just of like those particular venues where people are trying to book a wedding videographer for. So definitely don't sleep on the fact that the SEO on YouTube, which is owned by the largest search engine in the world, Google, is so important. And actually, like, I just worked with a coach, and she was telling me like she's done organic marketing her whole life, or her entire like career with her wedding photography before going into coaching. And she's like, I never paid for ads. Like truly, I was just getting all organic traffic from blog posts and YouTube. So that's another thing. Like you can make content rich, I think it's called, content rich blog posts on your website. You optimize those for SEO, and then you kind of enrich it with adding a video to that blog post. And like if you had a blog post of like, hey, sand pearl wedding video, and then you actually have, or a sand pearl wedding of such and such couple, then you put that video into it, you're going to just boost your SEO, not only for people finding you on YouTube, but then also, you know, like for your own like website that you own. Like you don't own Instagram, you don't own TikTok, and you own your own website. So highly recommend the power of the SEO that comes with making YouTube videos of your content. I wanted to backtrack for my next topic, or for my next point, is that with couples, you have a way to kind of automate your FAQ for couples. So oftentimes couples might have top questions when it comes to wedding videography or finding their wedding videographer, and this is a great way that you can like answer those FAQs in like a short video, like a 5-minute video or something like that. Video is very hard, I think, still for a lot of people. And as a wedding videographer, you already have that figured out. This is going to be easier for you than most other people. Easier for you than even some other wedding photographers trying to get into video. So I think that like, just don't sleep on the fact that like you already have a huge upper hand on the fact that you are a videographer, you already have expensive gear that you've invested good money in, so use it for multiple reasons, you know, maximize the revenue that you can drive from this gear that you've invested in. And I think, and you have great audio. This setup currently, please excuse the fact that I'm just filming on my iPhone right now in this little like Creator Hollyland mic, because I have my gear already packed for a wedding this weekend. I did not want to take it out. So I was like, let's just have everything packed and put away. So please excuse the fact that you could probably tell I'm filming on my iPhone, but I hope that the lighting, I'm just in front of a window, I hope the video quality and the audio quality is decent for this information to get to you. So yeah, this is easier for you than most other people and creators. So consider the fact that you already have an upper hand with this, and you already know how to edit. So I would say my only tip of advice is like, and I know I'm subjective to this, is that perfectionism can really get the best of you. And like, to succeed on YouTube, especially in the beginning, I am learning that you just have to like put things out like consistently. And sometimes that means like a video with no B-roll. I'm just filming on my iPhone. It sometimes means there's not much editing. So what I am trying to focus on though, if I want to be a perfectionist about anything, is like designing a thumbnail and getting and like spending a little bit more time in my like titles, and just kind of researching and learning the best practices for like how to title your video and like how to do a thumbnail for your video. Yeah, so just try to avoid the perfectionism. If you want maybe to like level up your edits, I would say just focus on like really cool editing at the beginning of your video of, you know, whatever is going to grab the attention of people. But like, as for your wedding films, you've probably already been a perfectionist with that. So uploading those, you don't have to do anything extra. But like for talking head videos like this, like if you want to answer questions for clients or you want to do a director's commentary, I would say like maybe do a fun intro, and yeah, just spend a little bit more time for like your intro. That's about it. Additionally, like, can we talk about, I don't think anyone has to deny the fact that YouTube is one of the highest paying creator platforms. So you only need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, I believe, to be able to monetize your channel. And that's just like a great way to then where you can start getting AdSense revenue. But beyond that, like every single video that you post, you can also have links to like gear that you use, and you can sign up for like an Amazon affiliate program, and that you can link to all of the stuff that you're already using and is tried and true in your business. And I think that's a great way for for you to just get like little bits and pieces of revenue on the back end. Like every now and then I'll get just like a $10 direct deposit from Amazon. Yeah, it's just like small things like that, but like you can really also make, like if you wanted to develop your YouTube channel into something bigger, you have the potential to do that, obviously, with YouTube a lot better than with other platforms out there. And we all know that, like, there's dips, there's high seasons and low seasons in the wedding industry. And just really a lot of people have been saying, even in going into 2025, a lot of people have been pretty discouraged, it seems. But, really just try to make these simple videos of just maybe like 2 to 3 hours a week, and maybe even just 1 to 2 hours a week, especially because editing is probably not going to be that hard for you. Just get some videos up on a YouTube channel and see what happens. So if you want to learn more about YouTube, or you just want to learn how to get started and you want to expedite that, I am taking coaching calls, just like one-on-one mini coaching calls. So I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to check that out. But I have definitely learned a lot about YouTube since I'm pursuing it myself. I'm still a small channel, but I coached with someone recently, just like a month ago, and I have another call on Saturday with another coach specifically about YouTube. So I am learning so much about YouTube, and I would love to just like pour that knowledge I'm gaining like over into other people, because I'm just excited about it. It's fun. It has the potential to be a diverse revenue stream. It is just like, there's just so much opportunity with it that I could see it. I could see the big picture of what all that opportunity is. But of course, it's just not there yet for me, but I'm just so excited like about the things I'm learning, because it's also so satisfying that like when you try something new that you've learned and then you put it into action and then you see in your YouTube studio the effects of what you tried, you're like, cool, I'm doing it. Like, I am learning little by little, and it's like these tiny little baby steps. But the first thing I did was that I got a coach. It was really helpful, and I'm just excited. And one of the first things she did tell me was like, Rachel, you got to start offering one-on-one coaching, even though you feel like an imposter a little bit. Like, your numbers look like you're a newbie. Like, you've been in your wedding videography business now since 2016. I've been part-time, but like I definitely have mastered the art of balance, I think, between my W-2 job, between being a mom, between running a business, and now also being an aspiring YouTuber. So yeah, if you want to talk YouTube, if you want to talk business, productivity, balance, all those things, let's definitely hop on a call. But I hope that these tips and reasons are convincing enough for you to get on YouTube. Again, like as a wedding filmmaker, it is easier for you than other people. It just takes starting. Like, you just have to start. And even if you feel like you're unsure like what you're putting out there, really just try to remind yourself not to be a perfectionist with it. This is for you. This isn't like someone is paying you to fulfill a certain expectation. There's hard, like, you'll start off at zero, so you won't have a huge following yet. And so just go with the mindset of, I am doing this for me. I am like looking to build something, a diverse revenue stream with opportunity beyond my one-on-one client work. Just keep that in mind, and I think you'll do great. So until the next video, I will talk to you soon.